What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with Random Gas today, coming at you with some more Black Ops 3 Zombies, my friends. Now, really quick thing before we jump into it. If I sound a little bit stuffed up or a little bit weird toned, it's because I got seasonal allergies still. It's still that time of season. You'd think it'd be over by now, but it's dying down. Thankfully, it's almost over, but I'm still struggling with it. So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way, why I sound a little bit weird, let's talk about the actual main topic, which is the super Easter egg in Black Ops 3 Zombies. That's it's kind of split. The community split into two sides. Either you think there is one, or you think there isn't one. And I've been pretty confident since the start that there is one. I'd be very surprised if there isn't one, but more specifically, I think that the terminology we're going to use in this video is an alternate Easter egg. Not a super Easter egg necessarily, but an alternate Easter egg, okay? So, the reason I'm using that word is because we're going to be making a reference to Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, I don't know if you guys played Black Ops 2, let me know in the comment section below if you did or didn't, but amazing game, one of the best Call of Duty games in all time, in my opinion. But, anyway, so the Black Ops 2 Zombies storyline had two quest lines. It had Max's side and Richtofen's side, mostly for the transit crew. So you got, transit, die rise, buried, things like that. Those maps had two different quest lines. So basically, some of the Easter egg steps would differ depending which side you're going on. Now, some of the steps would be the same. Let's take die rise, for example. The first like 4 steps were the same basically for both sides. But then once you get to step like 5 through 8 or 9ish, they would change. They would vary. So for like Richtofen's path, for example, in Die Rise, you need to liquefy to continuously shoot the balls in a dragon's mouths or whatever, or wherever they were. I think they were in dragon's mouths, right? Anyways, to begin to spin, and then eventually Richtofen would say, tell the player to make a blood sacrifice. And Maxis would now be locked in the systems, allowing Richtofen to proceed, basically. Now, Max's path, Marlton and Misty would need to remove both of the balls from under the lion's paws. When they're picked up, there will be no indication that the player has them or not. You'd have to pick them up and then go kill zombies in the Buddha room or whatever you want to call it. It was that weird red room, if you will. Anyways, so they differed. Anyways, that's just to let you guys know that they differed. So, what is very, very likely is probably that maybe it's not a super Easter egg, but maybe there's an alternate Easter egg, right? Because Primus failed, right, basically, and we've been listening to Dr. Monty, but what if there was someone else we listened to? It might be the Shadow Man, it might not be. I don't know. It might be. I mean, it might be like yeah, maybe we have to listen to the Shadow Man instead. I don't know. It sounds kind of out there, but I don't know. Or maybe there's someone else that we have to, trigger to listen to. I don't know. But one thing I'm thinking is that we do have an alternate Easter egg where there is someone else that we listen to. That they're instead of Monty, that we follow someone else's orders or something. And it could be the Shadow Man. I don't know. It could be someone that we haven't thought of, or I really don't know. But one thing that kind of plays into this theory is the real DF on Reddit. Now, this person, he doesn't work for Treyarch or anything, but he's a data miner, and he's a very, very reliable source, and he kind of made his own little cipher, if you will, on Reddit, and basically in it, gave us some of the hints to how to finish the Easter egg. He didn't give it away, but he gave us a little bit of clues and whatnot. But at the end of his cipher, that was, by the way, before we actually discovered how to finish the Easter egg. At the end of his cipher, it said something along the lines of, then wait for the maps to drop on Xbox One and PC for something quote-unquote super. So it seems that when Xbox One and PC get the maps, there's going to be some kind of, other Easter egg unlocked. Now, one of the other things he said in a different post, now if I can find the screenshots of these, I will post them up on screen. If not, if I can't find them, you have to take my word for them. I didn't screenshot them when I seen them, but they're on Reddit. I mean, you could look up the real DF and try to find them for yourself. Anyways, basically one of the other posts is that he said, beat Revelations, like have you beat Revelations? If you beat Revelations, basically, go play the other maps again and play them like you've never found an Easter egg before. Go play them like you've never found anything before, and you will not be disappointed, is what he said. So he's basically telling us to go play the other maps after we've beaten Revelations, as if we've never found the Easter egg, and that we will not be disappointed. We will find something. And that kind of makes me think that if he's telling us that it feels like maybe we should be playing them trying to find an alternate Easter egg, kind of like we did in the Black Ops 2 maps, you know, Transit, Die Rise, Buried, etc. You know, because there were different steps to a different path of the storyline. So maybe in this, you know, there's an alternate, alternate steps, alternate Easter eggs, and maybe the first few steps of some of the maps are still the same, kind of like, you know, in the Black Ops 2 Zombies maps. The first few steps would be, you know, kind of universal between both paths, but then they kind of split at, like step like 5 or something, for example, right? I don't know, but I'm almost positive there's an alternate Easter egg. Maybe it's not a super Easter egg, but an alternate path we can take in the story that, you know, may very well have a different ending where Primus maybe succeeds. You know, I don't know, but you know, all these different things kind of play into each other. And like I said, this is not something that's just new. I mean, that, you know, Treyarch did this in Black Ops 2 Zombies. I'm sure they would do it in Black Ops 3. And there's some things that we just don't know what they're for either that might be playing a part in this, you know, in these alternate Easter eggs. You know, like the dead Margwa hearts. You know, some of the vases and candles in Gorod Krovi. Yeah, different things like that. You know, there's some things that we just have no answers for. The Hell's Retriever, which we are almost 100% positive we've seen in the trailer for Revelations. The rocket shield that was supposed to be in Revelations. I mean, maybe these are all part of things that you obtain in the alternate path. You know, I don't know. It's just a thought, just an idea. But you guys can let me know what you think in the comment section below. I just wanted to make this video and kind of give you guys my thoughts on that. And you know, I was on Twitter last night talking to Carnage Espresso, and he was ranting kind of about this idea as well, right? And then I started replying. We kind of like started feeding off each other and just kind of thinking and contemplating this whole gigantic idea of you know, exactly what we talked about in this video. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I mean, hopefully we're right about this. Hopefully there is an alternate you know, Easter egg path. That'd be very cool. It's kind of like in Black Ops 2 Zombies had, and I mean, like I said, it's nothing new. So what's stopping Treyarch from doing this in Black Ops 3? And like I said before, you know, they finished Revelations by the time Gorod Krovi came out. They finished Revelations early. So I think they were kind of maybe preparing for this to release this kind of like alternate Easter egg path once you know, the maps do drop on Xbox One and PC. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Give me your thoughts, and I mean, you know, I think it's very, very plausible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please smack the like button, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And like always, until then, game on. Darkness taking over you.